For the past 45 years, the Las Vegas, New Mexico Arts Council has been fulfilling its mission to preserve and expand both the historic and the contemporary arts and culture of our region, while promoting Las Vegas as home and a destination for artists and patrons of the arts. Today, our home at 140 Bridge Street becomes a part of that mission as we dedicate a new work of public art created by local artist Raz Zacharias in tribute to the life and legacy of beloved local and international music legend Antonia Apodaca.
Hi, I'm David Rogers. I'm the Vice President of the Las Vegas, New Mexico Arts Council, and today we're in the breezeway off sunny, warm Bridge Street to celebrate the dedication of a new piece of public art that the Arts Council has facilitated the creation of. We're here in the breezeway because right here is what's called the Las Vegas Musicians Reunited Ring of Honor. And it shows all sorts of musicians and musical legends and heroes and heroines over the years, some still alive and active in Las Vegas. Today, we're attributing one particular person, a legend who unfortunately passed away just a couple of years ago at the age of 94. Her name is, and her brick is right here, her name is Antonia Apodaca.
Before we see the mural, let's spend a few minutes getting acquainted with Antonia.
Flor de las flores, flor de mi amor, vente conmigo y dame tu amor. Flor de las flores, flor de mi amor, vente conmigo y dame tu amor. My dad and my mother were playing guitar, and I was playing accordion. And then Max Apodaca, my husband, he was a good violin player. The minute I seen that man play the violin and he followed me, I got in love with him. He would play it like this, and then get it like a guitar and pick the chord. It was good. He would play a violin, and I wasn't bad either. My father said, well, it looks better if there's two harmony, violin and accordion, and two guitars and a banjo. So we got married in about 3 months, and then we had the best orchestra in New Mexico. Phew! Well, taking the little accordion that my father bought for me to take to school, he said, well, if you learn at school, your problems and everything, I'll let you. So I did, and I used to play at the school, and then my dad and mother would go with their own accordions and play guitar and accordion, and the teacher and everybody danced. That's why I learned how to play, with them at the school. They taught me to play the guitar, the chords that go matching with the accordion, and they said, sing Spanish and English. Allá en el rancho grande, allá donde vivían, había una rancherita que alegre me decían, give me my boots and my saddle, and I get around with the cattle. See, that's English and Spanish. I do it. Why not? If they like it. Well, it makes me happy to play the song that I really know, and that I really help with. I'm going to keep playing music until I can. When I can and God says this is it, that's
Wasn't that a beautiful video interview with Antonio Apodaca? That was produced by the New Mexico Music Commission and the New Mexico Music Commission Foundation to be shown for Antonia's induction into the Platinum Music Award Hall of Fame a year and a half ago, I believe. So now I want to introduce a few very special people that are here with us today. VSPs, I call them. So first, I want to bring up Susie Saidi, who is the executive director of the Las Vegas Arts Council. And Susie has been with this project from the inception, which has been a couple of years anyway, right?
Close to 10. A long, long time we've been working on this.
Yeah. And what was that process like?
The process was grueling because all we knew was we wanted a mural that connected the Las Vegas Arts Council to the community of Las Vegas. And we didn't know exactly how to do that, but we were smart enough to ask the right artist to create some kind of a pattern or a design that would work for everybody. And it wouldn't just be limited to one generation or another, but everybody would find something beautiful to honor and respect in it.
Well, that's fantastic, and it really has worked out, hasn't it?
Oh, my goodness, David. We had trouble raising money, and then the Community Foundation came through with a generous grant.
Now I have with us another very special person named Elmo Baca, a good friend and an extraordinary pillar of the community, who is also the president of the Las Vegas Community Foundation.
And so, part of our mission is to promote cultural vibrancy in Las Vegas, our home community, but also in the region of northern New Mexico, Mora County as well. So we're very pleased with this public art project. It unites two great artists. Of course, Antonia Apodaca was an icon of northern New Mexico music, and our great friend Zach Lujan, Raz Zacharias is a great muralist, and we've all enjoyed his work for many years here. So to me, it's the marriage of two great artists, and we're really happy to support a project like that in our community.
Well, it's deeply appreciated, Elmo, as is everything that you do in this community, including right next door on the other side of this wall behind us, everyone, is the Indigo Theater, which Elmo built and hopefully can reopen at some point. We're in the time of COVID right now, so it's been closed for a while, but it's a real community treasure as well as the foundation is.
I just want to say one more thing. I think it's especially appropriate that this mural is located in the walkway, where we also have, tribute to all of our artists in the Las Vegas and Mora County area. So people can come here and see the names on the sidewalk here of many of our artists, and then, of course, enjoy the great mural celebrating Antonia Apodaca's legacy.
Very well said. Thank you, Elmo. Now, a very special person here that we want to bring in is the son of Antonia Apodaca herself, Jose Apodaca. Here, come right over here. You must have grown up in a very musical home.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about how you grew up with music.
Well, music was permeated my family for decades. And from the time I was little, 6 years old, 5 years old, music was always part of our family. And for every celebration, whether it be a wedding, a confirmation, a baptism, a funeral, my mom and dad always were part of the music. They provided the music for those celebrations. My mom's legacy is so rich, it's hard to put into a few words everything that she represents. On behalf of my family, I'm honored that this mural has been created, and I'm sure that my family will all come from various states where they live to see this mural. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for this wonderful tribute to Antonia Apodaca.
Tell us what you think of it.
Oh, I think the mural is fantastic. I love the bright colors, which represents Antonia. She always dressed with bright colors. She wore red lipstick that just stood out. And the colors in this mural represent the vibrancy that was Antonia Apodaca's life. So I'm very moved by what I've seen.
Fantastic. Thank you, Jose. Now, last but certainly not anywhere close to least, we have the great Raz Zacharias, Zach Lujan, the artist himself here. Wonderful work, sir. Just wonderful work. Talk to us a little bit about your motivation and your process in making this beautiful piece.
Wow, first of all, paying any homage to anyone that has transitioned, whether they were an artist or they were just, somebody's grandmother, is very meaningful, And losing my father, Joseph Lujan, who was also a musician of the community, I knew how much a role a musician can carry in this particular place, as far as bringing people together, making them rally around musical joy, and all that kind of really resonates with me as an artist, because when you paint is nothing but frequency, just the same way as music is. So doing public art showcases your intention. When you paint something for people to see on a public matter, people are going to pass it and they're going to say, oh, I love this, or they're going to, oh, I don't like this. And depending on what you put in is what you're going to get back.
I am very moved by this wonderful mural that was created by Russ. And looking at it, my first impression was how he captured her wonderful smile, and he also captured the twinkle in her eye that she had when she was on stage. She loved performing. That was the love of her life.
Pronto responde y dices que sí. Why not tell the truth? Flor de las flores, flor de mi amor, vente conmigo y dame tu amor. Flor de las flores, flor de mi amor, vente conmigo y dame tu amor. La de mis amores, y ven, flor de las flores. Ven a hacerme feliz. Flowers are my flowers, flowers from above. Come with me and give me your love. Flowers are my flowers, flowers from above. Come with me and give me your love. Si te preguntan si te amo yo, dile pronto, dices que no. Si te preguntan si te amo a ti, pronto responde y dices que sí. Why not tell the truth? Flor de las flores,